From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're up and running from Ford Field. Tompkins now to return. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. If I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. He gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They give it to him again. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Tompkins now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Hey, Shell! What?
He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Theo Jackson.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Cut. Hey, 180. What's that?
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Throwing is gone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Cut. 180. Twos.
Goff on 3rd. They'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Vikings. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Here's the handoff. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy dumps it off to his running back. Works it past the 20. Hits the 40. He's at the 30. The 10. He's at the 5. It's a Minnesota touchdown. means. Pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a pitch to Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Complete to St. Brown. And he'll go down and we'll stay right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 6.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
We go, tonight. White 20.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
46 yards.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
White 20.
From the gun, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
White 20. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's 4th
Jake
down.
Bates down for the Lions field goal try. This from 35 yards away. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Throwing the out route, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. Short pass brought in. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on its way. And we send a receiver in motion right. Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Tompkins now to return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
12 yards.
Working quickly here.
And the Lions, first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180. 76. Tell him. 76. 76.
First down throw from Goff. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
17. 120. What's up?
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Brought in. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
The final throw before the break. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the shotgun, McCarthy dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Cut out left. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Makai Wingo on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Offense to the line, second down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Brought in right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Air it out on third. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This 42 yards from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Tompkins now to return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. White 20. Attack.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cut. Turbo.
Shotgun snap here to go. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It's 16 yards on that play.
That's good.
And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is gone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Jameer.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Go tonight. White 20. Cut.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it up. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
At their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down at the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Another carry for it. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. Got the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice in on one, and now they get him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Running this one left. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 43-yard attempt.
Reichard connects there. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Makes the score
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Coming right is Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
From the gun, Goff. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
180. Hey, Cal.
Goff on 3rd. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Hold on.
Desperation time here. As he's brought in by Laporta. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of
coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the
well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
What's that?
Again, it's Gibbs. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Cut.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. The Lions get it back to a 14-point game.
27, Lions 13. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of
That's
14.
one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's another.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the well again. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Addison going in motion right. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Tompkins now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. White 20.
Goff back to throw. And that's incomplete. So 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Hey, kill kick. 11. Switch. 11.
Here's Goff. Trying to push deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.